Hi everyone. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be releasing a few videos on first aid and CPR skills. The first one today is about our primary assessment. Primary assessment are the first few steps that you should take in any rescue scenario. You can use the reminder AAA, ABC, and I'll walk you through what each of those mean. It's always important to have your barrier devices on hand as well, including glove and a mask, and that's for both your safety and the victim's safety. So our first A is an area check. We scan the area looking for hazards, meaning anything that can hurt me or my victim, clues to what happened, and possible bystanders. If you see someone standing around, ask them to stick around in case you need help later on. In terms of hazards, scan the area. If there's something that can hurt you or your victim, remove the hazard. If you can't remove the hazard, remove the victim instead. Our second A is awareness. This is where we go down and we check our victim's level of consciousness. Hey, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel this? You can feel this. At this point, judge your victim's response. If your victim is conscious and talking to you, ask them questions that you know the answer to. Where are we? What day is it? This will give you an idea of if your victim is alert and aware, or if your victim is confused. If your victim is confused, you should call 911. If your victim is unresponsive, or if they are unconscious but slightly moving or talking or making noise, that also necessitates a 911 call. That moves us into our third A, ambulance. So far we've done A, area, A, awareness, and now A, ambulance. Remember that person we asked to stick around? We're going to use them to go make the 911 call. It's important that you, as the first aid trained person, stick with the victim. When sending our bystander to make the 911 call, you want to send them with specific information, such as the number and condition of our victims, your location, as well as a reminder to report back to you and the question, do you understand? Those last two parts are important to ensure that the call actually was made and for you to get an idea of the estimated time of arrival. So we've gone through area, awareness, and ambulance. It's time to move into our ABCs. These stand for airway, breathing, and circulation. Our ABCs become our top priority in any single rescue scenario. Airway stands for simply, can air get in and out of the body? We're going to move down to our victim, do a head tilt chin lift, and that opens our airway. It leads us into B, breathing. We put our head right down and we watch the victim's chest rise and fall for 5 seconds. If our victim is not breathing, we move into CPR, which I'll go over in a later video. If our victim is breathing, then we can move on to check circulation. Using 2 fingers, you can check the pulse on the carotid or on the radial. You should never use your thumb to check the pulse. Press lightly but firmly for approximately 10 seconds to get an idea of the victim's pulse. So that's our primary assessment. AAA, ABC. Area, awareness, ambulance, airway, breathing, and circulation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments and I'll do my best to respond. If not, I'll see you next time for the next video.